This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Meredith Bruckner. Here's a look at some of the big stories we're following for you. It's the next weather alert day. We're tracking a drastic drop in temperatures as the strong winds continue to create dangerous situations. Let's get right over to meteorologist Vitas Reed. He's tracking that wild weather swing. Hey, Vitas.
Yeah, those winds have been really picking up, Meredith. As we've gone through the overnight, we had heavy rain, some gusty winds, and those winds will stick around even though the front's going to have made its way through. And we're going to see our temperatures drop dramatically as we go through the day as well. So we're looking at the wind advisory until midnight tonight for our entire area as we continue to see a big shift in temperatures, and those rain drops will turn into maybe some snowflakes later this afternoon. We've been seeing those winds steady anywhere from about 15 to 20 at times, up to 25, and still some wind gusts as we continue to head through the afternoon. We'll start to pick up a little more, anywhere from 35, 45 up to 50 later through the afternoon. So definitely hold on to your hats. Temperature-wise, we're going to get a big swing in temperatures. We're seeing the temperatures 56 degrees in Detroit, 57 in Monroe, down in Adrian looking at 57 degrees, 56 in Ann Arbor, compared to those 40s just to the northwest, a little colder. But we're going to see that colder air wrapping behind this low, and that colder air is going to change over to a little bit of maybe some snowflakes later today as we continue to see this. So you can see all that heavy rain coming down, windy conditions will pick up, and we'll continue to track this moving through the area. So it looks like we're going to have to deal with this as we go through the next 24 hours, and then colder temperatures for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Vitas, thank you. In several communities like this one in Redford, the damage already done. A massive cleanup is underway after a large tree splits a home in half. The guy living here considers himself lucky.
Usually I'd be sleeping. If I was working, I'd be sleeping at 11 a.m. unfortunately. I would be right there in our room, which is, I mean, I've like peeked in there and it looks like it's waist high, the debris. I mean, there's not a gap in there.
He's also thankful his two dogs made it out okay. American citizens are being urged to leave Iraq immediately. The warning comes from the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad after a missile attack this weekend. Those leaving are advised to use commercial air or land routes to neighboring countries to avoid protests and to use extreme caution. Here at home, we're learning more about the family of the Dearborn Heights man who drove his truck into Temple, Israel on Thursday. Israeli officials say the attacker's brother was a Hezbollah commander killed in military strikes back on March 5th. Terrorism experts believe attacks similar to the one on Temple, Israel, may happen more often. And a shortage of TSA agents could affect travel, especially with spring break right around the corner. 300 agents have quit because of the partial government shutdown. The number of TSA agents calling off work has doubled from what they were before the shutdown. The agents have already missed a full and partial payday. Security officials blame the funding stalemate on political gridlock in Washington. And let the madness begin. The college basketball tournament begins this week. Both Michigan and Michigan State will play their opening games in Buffalo. Michigan State is the 3 seed and will face the North Dakota State Bison on Thursday. Michigan is the number 1 seed. They also play on Thursday, and they will face the winner of UMBC versus Howard play-in game. Good luck to both the Wolverines and the Spartans. And that's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.